If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Thursday night live from the grill at Harriman House. It is brought to you by Fremont Mortgage. As I put on the announcer voice, if you are looking to buy or refinance a home, don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. That sounds like something that Ed Dickson would do. For record low interest rates, call Fremont Mortgage at 800-955-8508. There's never an application fee, underwriting, processing, closing, all done right there in the local office. Rates are at record lows. This is going to be the last mortgage you'll ever take out. Why would you want to risk it by going with someone else? Instead, call Fremont Mortgage, 800-955-8508, or visit fremontmortgage.com, NMLS 1071. All right, Dennis, we practiced this last week.
Yeah. Are you going to make me do an intro again?
Yeah, I would prefer...
I'm not good at the intros.
I thought that maybe you would spend 2 minutes this week preparing for it. I thought that was going to be part of the show prep.
I did absolutely no preparation.
You just rolled in and said, I'm the football player, I'll handle it.
Yeah, I thought that was your job.
Oh, God. All right. Joining Dennis Pitta tonight, number 84, out of the University of Oregon, the pride of Southern California, an expected father again.
Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ed Dickson. You ever let Dennis babysit, by the way, Ed?
No.
No? Is that a trust issue? Because
it's open if he wants to babysit.
Oh, this is you assume that he wouldn't want to.
No. I mean, my son was around him a lot when he was born and stuff like that. So it's open invitation. If he wants to come over, he wants me to bring him over. My son's like his son.
I feel like we should handle this right now. I don't think we can move forward. Dennis?
You know, I didn't know it was an open invitation. I haven't really jumped at that chance yet.
Well, I heard that you're now a professional babysitter. So
I dabble a little bit in babysitting, but I'm not a professional by any means.
A part-timer?
Yeah.
It's something that you consider, but not something that you really want to throw yourself out there for?
Exactly, right.
I'm just saying, I think this is a good team bonding, position bonding type of thing to do, you know?
We got to work together. I'm on my second one, so.
Right. Ed Dickson I just learned this yesterday, by the way, about Ed Dickson. I just learned that you were on to number 2. Dennis still not yet at number 1.
Yeah, we're still at 0.
Okay, is this a priority at some? Or maybe this is going to get too personal. I don't know how this works. Is this a priority? Are you getting like the nod every now and then, like, honey, can we start thinking about that? Or
you know, I've been getting pressure for the last. How long have we been married? 4 years? Yeah, for 4 years now. So it'll happen eventually.
Have you heard? I have to talk about this. First of all, Ed Dickson, were you really late because you're getting your oil changed?
No, it's an inside joke. I told Dennis to tell the story.
You really showed up for a road trip late because of an oil change.
It wasn't my fault. I'm not pointing the elbows, but
sure you're not.
I was taking a nap and then my car was gone, and I was like, oh, I gotta be at the plane in like 30 minutes. And I took the fall for that one. I took it for the team.
And that must be really tough because it's not like any of your teammates live anywhere near you.
I called Dennis up. I go, where you at, bro? I'm on the freeway.
Yeah, so we have to board the plane the plane leaves at 3:30, so, you know, we have to get there by 3. It's like 3:15, and I'm literally pulling up to the plane, and I get a call from Ed, hey, can you come pick me up? And I said no.
Dude, you're on your own on this one, buddy.
Yeah, so, you know, the story was his wife took his car while he was asleep, tried to get the oil changed, didn't get back in time. But it worked out. We didn't leave without him.
Wait. You didn't have the conversation like that morning, hey, hon, don't forget, going on the road today, might need the car.
It was early. It was early in the year, and she wasn't acclimated to the schedule. So she took the car, and I was like, I took one for the team. I still get crap when I go on the plane rides. Wait, I always say, don't get your oil changed. I call him and say, look, I'm getting my oil changed. I'm gonna be late. I'll be on the plane already.
It's been a good inside joke for us in the tight end room for a while now.
Did you have to I believe it's normally the rookie's responsibility to bring food for the flight, right?
Yeah. We don't have any rookies.
Well, right. Then you're in. So you do it by position.
Yeah, exactly. So
okay.
We got to borrow some rookies.
You know, during the preseason we had a couple rookies, so we had them bring us what do we have? Panda Express?
Yeah, one time.
And that's it. And then now you got to like mooch off the wide receivers or something.
Bad.
Yeah,
Bad.
we don't get anything now.
I think one of the rookies one time they forgot to bring it, talking about he was getting a haircut, and we was like, we'll cut your hair for you next time.
Was there a follow through on that?
Nah, the next time they came.
All right, they were prepared. The next
we let them off the hill.
You didn't see what the Orioles did with their rookies last week, did you?
No.
Okay, so they were leaving for their final road trip of the season, and on the way out of the stadium last Thursday, they made them all wear like tutus or like hot dog outfits on the way out to on the plane all the way to Seattle. They had to stay in costume.
That's not good.
You guys, we talked last week about rookie hazing a little bit, about having them sing.
Yeah.
Justin Tucker was with us last week. We were telling the story of Justin's singing voice. And do you remember what your rookie talent was?
My rookie talent? I think I had to sing a couple times.
Ed got up there and threw down a rap song.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually really good. Everybody was, he got the room going.
Well, there's a room here.
I agree.
I was a little disappointed by that.
Justin Tucker sang for us last week.
It's true. He belted out 16 bars of Italian opera. And you can't even lay down I'll even do the beat for you, and you can't lay down a little bit.
That was like 3 years ago.
What song did you sing?
It was a Tupac song or something like that.
So we might not be able to put that on the radio.
It might not be the clean version.
All right, that's fair.
I catered to the guys that were in the lunchroom at that time, and I got them involved with it, so it worked out pretty well.
All right, I have to talk about something very important, and this will be, we talked last week, we sort of grilled Dennis on the beginning of his relationship with his wife.
Yeah.
We were doing a little get to know you. It was Dennis's first show hosting with us. So we did a little bit of background stuff there. So we learned a lot about their first date, and basically they're just two really big nerds. That's what we learned about them last week.
Yeah. Pretty boring.
I learned very recently, Ed Dickson, that you proposed to your girlfriend, correct? True. Can we get a congratulations for Ed Dickson for that? She did say yes, correct? I mean, she had to think about it at all?
Yeah, I was the lucky one. She said yes.
So the story of how you did this, I mean, this is kind of baller from you. Like, no offense, like Mrs. Pitta, I think you might be a little bit jealous. I don't know if you know the story or not, but you might be a little bit jealous. The story of how you proposed to your girlfriend.
Well, I was setting it up for probably 3 months. I told her we were going to take we were going to go to Grand Canyon. Somehow we were going to go to Grand Canyon because
something you wanted to do.
Going to Grand Canyon, that's monumental. You don't do that every year or once in a lifetime. So I was setting it up, but at the same time I knew that I wanted to propose. I got my ring probably like a year ago, and I've been waiting for the grand time to do it. I mean, when you got a good girl, you gotta tie her down before she leaves.
You're making this really uncomfortable for me, by the way. This is getting really awkward in here. Keep going with your story. Stop telling me things.
Well, it was no pressure by her or her family. It's about time to get it done. We would have had the wedding in this next off season, but we got the baby, and I just told her we'd do it on her terms whenever she's ready. But how it happened is we caught a helicopter from Vegas, my guy from Vegas that I know.
His guy from Vegas.
He's got a guy in every city.
Because that's just a thing.
It was actually cheap because I knew a guy at the Cosmo. He caught a helicopter from one of the airports in Vegas to the Grand Canyon, land on the strip, one of the strips that you can overlook the Grand Canyon. So we were walking on the platform where when you walk through, you can see the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and everybody just disappeared, and she started shaking because she didn't know what was going on. She was afraid for her life, falling from the thing, and then I'm dropping a 1D, so her emotions was going all over.
No, wait, that's smart though, because she's afraid for her life, she couldn't possibly say no. She's really concerned.
I'll throw you over if you don't say
Dennis, I feel like Ed has ruined it for the rest of us.
Yeah, fortunately I proposed and got married long before this happened, so
right.
I don't have anything to live up to.
Or else you're gonna have to one up that somehow.
Right.
Did you tell people this was the way you're gonna do it?
I told her mom and dad. I did it traditional way. I asked her dad for the hand of marriage.
Hopeless romantic Ed Dickson. Look at you.
I tried to be.
Was your son there or?
No, the grandparents was watching my son, so
just a nice trip.
It was in the off season, so we had time to plan it.
Yeah, thanks for ruining it. Thanks for ruining it, Ed. I really appreciate that. Thanks for ruining it. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations. Very good stuff.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.